Iceland's long summer days and spectacular scenery mean for most children it's an idyllic place to grow up. But for those whose childhoods are blighted by abuse, here they have a radically different way of investigating compared to what happens in the UK. If there's an allegation of abuse, a child doesn't have to go to an austere court or police station. Instead, they come here to the Barnahus, or children's house, on a quiet residential street. Inside, a specially trained interviewer will question the child.
Hi.
Whilst in another room, a judge, along with prosecution and defence lawyers, watch on a video link.
Explaining what rape is now.
This is a demonstration of how a session would work. The interview happens within a week of the allegation and uniquely is both police investigation and court session. Judges like Hjörtur Otto Adelsteinsson feed any questions he or the lawyers have to the interviewer. If I was a defence lawyer,
yeah,
you
would ask me to ask the interviewer some question.
So the defence at this stage put all the points they need to. It means, unlike what happens in the UK, the child won't generally face any other interviews or be cross-examined by defence lawyers during a trial.
You get the testimony from the victim at a very, very early stage, before the court, when all the incidents are fresh in their minds. And this is very important for every witness to get the testimony as soon as possible.
Medical examinations also happen here, and once the interview is done, the child gets counselling rather than having to wait until a court case is finished. Duldis is now 20, but as a 14-year-old she was raped, so knows firsthand how this system works.
The main interview was very difficult, but I can honestly say that Barnahus saved my life. I think it's very difficult to bear it by yourself, all the pain in your soul. So I think it was very important that I could get immediately to therapy.
Here they believe this system is a better balance between the needs of a child and the rights of the accused to challenge evidence.
Nobody wants to have someone who is innocent being convicted. And we also all want to get the bad guys. But we can only do that if we can rely on the child's narrative.
The Children's Commissioner for England wants to see the idea of a Barnahus or children's house like this tried in the UK. And there is considerable interest from the authorities. Home Office funded pilot schemes should start in England next year. Alison Holt, BBC News, Reykjavik.